Another reading of George Orwell's 1984. I'm your host, David KRAYDEN, and we have just finished part 2, if you've been following along. And we are beginning part 3, chapter 1. And of course, if you have been listening or reading, you'll know that Winston Smith and his lover, Julia, have been discovered in their lover's hideaway, that little nook above the antique store owned by the seemingly harmless, polite, good-natured Mr. Charrington, who it turns out is a member of the Thought Police, and he's turned in Julia, Winston. The authorities have arrived with force and a helicopter outside the window. Sounds like a scene out of Bill Clinton's America. We used to see that all the time, didn't we, with the Black Hawk helicopters? But that is just the beginning, unfortunately, for Winston and Julia. They have been separated, and they are being taken off to incarceration and re-education, perhaps even vaporization, which, of course, is the ultimate end of anybody. And after vaporization, of course, one's personal history also disappears. So it's like you never existed. But we are left wondering whether it's just Mr. Charrington who has turned them in, or is there somebody else? Did Winston's confession to O'Brien have anything to do with this? Well, we'll find out very, very shortly. So without further ado, let's begin. Part 3, Chapter 1, George Orwell's 1984. Hi, this is David KRAYDEN from KRAYDEN'S Write and Stand on Guard. Join the resistance. Resolve to resist. Become a member of this station. I've been practicing journalism in one form or another for over 30 years. I've worked in print, radio, and television for a lot of prestigious publications and media outlets. I was an Armed Forces Public Affairs officer. I worked on Parliament Hill. I know how Ottawa works, and I know how corrupt federal government can be. But you can play a part in opposing Justin Trudeau's government and Justin Trudeau's plans for Canada. You can become a part of the KRAYDEN'S Right resistance. Now, I urge you today, please support this station in any way you can. Ring that bell, subscribe, because that ensures you're at least going to continue to be able to watch these episodes. You'll beat the algorithm. But more importantly, I need your financial support. I hate to ask, but that's what I'm doing. I made a decision to pursue independent media because I believed it was the best possible route for me to take as a journalist and as a concerned citizen of Canada. So you can become a part of that. And at only $5, you can become a part of that on YouTube, on Substack, and with Buy Me a Coffee, a one-time donation. But I need your support. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. If you've already done that, if you're already supporting the station, thank you. But if you haven't,